Hello and welcome back to my fourth video of my World Banknote collection, and this is the fourth album starting in the letter B, or actually in the middle of the letter B. This is now Bolivia, and we'll go through it. So Bolivia, it's a country that I do have quite a significant number of banknotes. I was last year also in Bolivia, and I got the latest series, brand new, but I also have a lot of stuff from the past. Not all in pristine state, as you can see here, but most of them are actually in good shape, especially high inflation portion with checks. So here a few checks also. I have some samples, some specimens also. Yeah, and then here we go into after inflation era. Actually, this year it's quite interesting because these are error, but they're error banknotes, but they happen quite often, so they're not that expensive. So this one has 1 cent on each side. This one has 5 1 cent. Yeah. Then you go here and we have the latest, not the latest, no, the second to last series. So again, these are all seem to look alike, but they have small changes, especially in security features and one law or the other. And then we have the latest series that is running now. Good. So next country is Bosnia, but before we go into Bosnia, I have some slabbed notes here. Sorry about that. So first one is actually from Bolivia, another one of these big Czech banknotes from high inflation portion. Then I have a specimen from Bosnia. Bosnia I got in some auction from Poland. Actually quite a lot of these newer banknotes with good grades at good prices. So these are all being used, or at least a similar edition is being used still in Bosnia, and they're all slabbed. Bosnia, of course, having 2 republics inside, so each of the denominations will come for the 2 different republics. Good, so now these were the slabbed notes from this portion that I have, and now I'm going to go through Bosnia. Of course, Bosnia, I have a decent amount. I think it's almost complete. There's a few ones missing here in this series that is a bit more expensive, but after that it's pretty much complete. Also, this one's right after during the war in the 90s, quite ugly banknotes, and then this is the currency that they're using at the moment, of course, the 50 Pfennig. This was tied to the Deutschmark at the time. It's not used anymore, neither it's this 50 and this one, but everything else, it's not used, this exact banknote, but a version that you will see afterwards. This one is actually still in use, the 200, it's the highest amount. And then you'll see these have different variations in terms of security features, etc. Good, then we're going to Botswana. Botswana, first series I'm missing a few, of course, but then after that it's also pretty complete, almost everything also in circulated condition. And I even got, this is the last series, it was 200, and this is the new half polymer banknote that they have. Good, now I think all the rest of the album is actually Brazil. For Brazil I have some early notes, the ones that were still hand signed, but they're also not in the amazing shape. But starting from here, so until the real, I have most of the banknotes, with some exceptions here and there that would be more expensive. Yeah. So if you see these from the 60s, 70s, or 60s, 50s, 60s, they look a lot like the US dollar, or at least made to look like the US dollar. It was only around the 80s that they changed a bit, with some change of currency from the Cruzeiro to the new Cruzeiro, or it's called Cruzeiro Novo. That's when they change, and here they look a bit different. Of course, Brazil during the 80s, they went in the early 90s, they went through various currencies due to high inflation in Latin America at the time. So there's a lot like overprints. Of course, these are all mostly in uncirculated, or they're all uncirculated, I think. Here again, they changed again the currency to Cruzados Novos. So very colorful, very beautiful banknotes. This ones, I like this one's better than the series that they use at the moment in Brazil. Then they switch to Cruzeiros Reais. Then finally here, I'm missing 2 banknotes after this one. They changed to Real, which is the one that is being used today, which I don't have quite extensively. I have some of them, but I'm missing quite a few of the newest series. This commemorative edition from the Portuguese guy that discovered Brazil, Pedro Álvares Cabral. Actually pretty nice in polymer. This one nicer than the normal series, I'd say. Yep, that's it for album number 4. Next, it's album number 5 to finish the letter B.